The only way to reach the Sea of the Damned is with the Golden Key, unless you're the mysterious castaway. She can take you there. This is where you begin. Find the mysterious castaway's camp at an outpost, at her home made of a piece of a ship with a tattered green tent and a teal campfire. She'll be there, waiting. Speak to her if you like. On the wall of her home nearby, you'll find 5 books which are all tall tales. Look for the book by the small galleon. When you're close enough, it should say A Pirate's Life, and you should be able to vote for Tall Tale. She'll begin her speech, give you a quest book, and shows you what to do next above her strange campfire. Listen to what the mysterious stranger tells you. Once she is done, make sure you grab supplies and get back to your ship. Look around for a green portal in between the giant rocks and sail there. Once you have arrived, go through the portal and the following text will appear. You cannot bring treasure with you into the Sea of the Damned. Your worldly possessions must stay behind, so if you've got worth selling, do so before you sail through that portal. After loading in, you'll enter the Tunnel of the Damned. You can't control your ship within the tunnel, so let it guide you to your destination. While in the ferry, you will see rowboats approach you. Each of these rowboats is ferrying a soul. You may see shadowy ships appear in the distance, but no worries, they won't harm you. Finally, a portal will appear in front of you, followed by an out-of-body experience that lets you watch your journey to the other side. After entering through the newest portal, you have arrived in the strange shores. Get to the wheel quickly because it wouldn't be too fancy to wreck your ship. Your destination, the island, is right in front of you. Head over and start raising your sails once you get close. Upon arrival, you'll find yourself on the east by southeast side of the island. Look around the coastline. If you have followed the steps correctly, you will see a wrecked hull somewhere along the shore. Head over there and head inland, roughly south by southeast. Up ahead you will find another hull. Follow it and see where it leads. After walking for a while, you will observe a ghostly statue in front of a corridor carved into the cliffs. Head down that corridor, brave sailor. Once you walk into the grotto, you'll find a cage with a closed door and a campfire. The first thing you'll want to do is head over to the campfire, raise your lantern, and take the Flame of Souls. Once you have that, you must light the lanterns of the 2 skeletons next to the door. This will unlock the door. And there are no books to collect in this grotto. Head over through the tunnel until you're met with another cave, where you'll find a skeleton captain with yet another unlit lantern. Light it, but be prepared, for there are many more lanterns to be lit. One is a tad bit hidden next to the locked door, and you'll have to move his arm before being able to ignite it. Next, you want to head through a small tunnel where a broken rowboat lies, the small craft in possession of another lantern to light. After these 3 are lit, you'll see ghost pirates working hard. You'll get to enjoy the fresh air of the surface for a moment, but there are no books or accommodations here. Proceed further and back into the caverns. In this next cave, you're met with a familiar song. The only thing you have to do here is jump once to another platform and keep on walking. Should you fail this challenging bit of parkour, don't worry, there is a way back up. In this cave, you will need to find a stick in order to unlock the next door. Go beneath the waterfall where you will find a skeleton with a stick stuck in his chest. Wrench it from his body. And travel up the path to the door where you can place and use it. There are no commendations or books to be found here. In this next section, you'll have to jump from platform to platform. A bit more difficult, but there is always a way back up.
Properly warned ye be, says I. Who knows when that evil curse will strike the greedy beholders of this bewitched treasure.
You'll find yourself at a waterfall. Do not jump off this. Just keep on walking as the path continues on the other side. You'll get your socks wet, but that's life on the seas. Once through, a lantern awaits you, which will summon ghostly pirates in a rowboat once lit.
That'd be the best way to get aboard. And mark well the word. Dead men tell no tales.
Walk over the bridge to continue. On the other side, you'll find a pulley which will bring you a platform to cross with. Proceed to the docks and light the lantern on the end of it. The ghosts you saw before will appear once again, and you'll have to wait for their scene to play out. Once they vanish, the bridge will drop. Follow the path until it leads you to a pile of gold. Behind this pile there is a way to and up, and try not to fall. It might be wise to sprint a bit. Once you have made it, head on through till you can't go any further. Here you will have to climb up the ladder. Grab a sword if you don't have one on your person. Be sure to keep it. And cut the rope. This will drop a platform, giving you safe access. That is, until you find yourself stuck again.
Perhaps he knows too much. Now proceed at your own risk.
Here you must use the pulley to get the mast near you, jump on quickly, and just jump off once it has fallen back.
May not survive to pass this way again. Dead men tell no tales.
Continue along the path where you'll need to cut another rope. Finally, you find a slip and slide, bringing you to the main part with all the books and commendations. In order to gain access to this place, you will have to light up the fire on the left of you, though. A cursed captain will ask you to free him, but you'll need to find a way up to cut his cage loose first. Head on over to the ship where the fire just lit up.
Well, it's a start, sure enough, but he's barely begun. I'm strung up by this old ship beside the cage. But you'll never board her from the ground. Hold your course and see if you can't make it over to her from where you are now. We'll wait. He's still there. Did you drown?
Then to the next obstacle, where you'll find a pulley. Get yourself and maybe some friends on this platform and pull yourself up. Once there, you'll have to use this other pulley to jump on over.
Well, you're out of luck. The ferry no longer comes any part of this pleasant mess of town. Now that's not a goddamn cross. That's the knee ropes.
Once you have hopped over, another pulley awaits. You want to position these just that you can do a bit more parkour.
Know of a way to call the ferryman. Freaking taste.
Now you're able to go cut the captain loose.
Well, ye took your sweet time.
You will have to find a key, and this one is in the tavern on your right. Go inside into the back, where you'll need to use the pulley to bring down the chandelier, upon which you will find the key. While you are here, go ahead and get the first book placed on the ship's deck on a little table. If you want the second book, go towards the back of the shipwreck where it can be found on the table. Might as well get the third one for now. Go ahead and follow this wooden path to a cabin of an old pirate.
Simple. You take the key, you put it in the lock, you turn the key.
You will find the final book of this section on his bedside table. These are all the books you can get for now, since the rest are found further in the main story. But while we're doing books, let's get some commendations done. Feel free to release the cursed captain if you'd like. Let's do the commendations. At first, you want to head back to the tavern and go upstairs to the captain's table. Light up the candle if you haven't done so already. There's an X on the map that you will have to find, but you can just follow them instead. It seems like it's already been dug up, so follow that path of gold. Ahead you'll find an old grave, so feel free to dig him up. Chances are he'll have something to tell you, and might as well light up the lantern next to him. He'll want you to find his map, which can be located at that sleeping cabin we were at earlier. Light up the candle as well as the torches outside his cabin. You'll want to open up those windows with a pulley and move his arm to reveal the X on the map. Find the X and dig for his chest. Once found, you want to go back to Dougie and hand him his lost belongings. He'll be happy to see it again, and as a reward, he'll give you a medallion that you'll need for the next commendation. Grab the head, the coin, and put them over at the chest plane skeletons. Another candle waits to be lit, but you still need one more thing. The special recipe. For this, you'll want to head back to the pulley parkour. This time, however, you want to position them so they align with the little cave entrance on the side. Now you can grab the bottle and head on back. Pour it and wait. Once it's free, put on the captain's head. Then you can use the coin to bet on him. This will give you the key for the last commendation. Grab it and follow us to the treasure. Be sure to not forget the head. Now you should be done with all the non-book commendations. Almost at least. You need to continue the story for the rest. Let's head on over to the lighthouse. He'll monologue a bit until the bridge rises, allowing you to pass. Within the tower you can find the fourth book on a shelf. Now place his head on the skeleton once he is done talking. He'll have a bit more to say. Until he's done, go up and be ready to light a fire. Use the wheels to light all three of his torches, but there's one more to light inland. This will unlock the pathway for the shipwreck. Now that the Ferry of the Damned has arrived, it's time to make some decisions. The cursed captain will ask to be transported to a ship, the Golden Hare. From there, he'll provide some more instructions and ask to be placed atop his original body, which can be found in the captain's cabin. But if you want to get the 5 monkey books, do not put him on the other body yet. Follow us to the shipwreck and look for the books. Pay close attention. Once you have read those 5 books, go back to the ship with the red sails. When you finally are ready to continue the tall tale, set the cursed captain's head upon his original body to receive his cabin key. Be sure to read the journal on the bookshelf before leaving the captain's cabin. Once that's done, walk the door to the waiting rowboat, which will allow you to put your back into it and row yourself to the Ferry of the Damned. Upon arrival, wait at the flame until you can light it up, allowing you to access the bottom deck. Go ahead and light all the torches you can, with one hidden behind the graves lid.
I entreat you, do not continue to trespass here, for you do not understand the truth of what you say.
Here you meet Captain Jack Sparrow. Pet the dog and set him free.
Therefore, I propose a wager. Let's see if I can lure him over fast. You can take the keys from his neck right now. This delicious bird. Let's say much to you, very wise. But endeavoring to escape, silence is generally best. However, there's another-
Once that's done, just follow the story. Try not to die, brave sailor, and fight with courage.